speak to us about your organization.
Right, I started, as I said, 5 years ago. I then had a strange name, and nobody can remember the organization anymore, all right? So I decided this time, let's pick a name that people will remember, and which is exactly what I did. But it's also important because what it says is it's an organization, so it's a non-governmental organization for teaching children about religions. That to us is important. We want religions in school. Don't get me wrong, we want religions in school, but factual. So we want our children to learn what is Eid, what is madrasa, what children, the Hindus would wear on their holy days. What are the holy days of the Baha'i, for example? We want children to know about religious people or the way that people are religious, because they one day will have to work with their fellow people who are religious. So we want that in schools, the factual teaching about religions, about all religions of South Africa and the world. But then also the last bit is democracy. In other words, everybody should feel equally welcome. You cannot have a state institution being utilized to promote a sectarian view. So that is where the democracy part to us is extremely important. We now have a democracy, we have a liberal constitution, and it's high time that people actually get the message and try to stick to it.
If what you're saying today really resonates with somebody who's watching this video, how can they find you, the organization, and where can they get more information?
Brilliant. On the web, OGOD, O-G-O-D.
It's quite a name.
ogod.org.za on the internet. They will find the email address, and the email address is very simple as well. It's ogod.org.za@gmail.com. We would welcome, even if people oppose the thing, talk to us why, so we understand what their fears are. Maybe we can talk to them. And I've done this plenty of time where people come to me ready to fight. If you explain to them and they understand what it's about, they say, oh, but they actually agree. It's not about excluding religion from schools. It's about giving everybody equal opportunity. And it's important. There are kids who are really suffering out there. If I can use simple examples, teachers telling the children that if their parents don't believe, and some children have such parents, if their parents don't believe, they will go to hell. Or if your little friend who's in the class next door happens to be a Muslim, she's going to hell. That's not the task of a teacher, and that is happening in schools. And it's not the exception. It's unfortunately not the exception.